During his prime, Mike Tyson was a devastating body puncher. His punching arsenal operated in complete synergy with his peekaboo movement and helped keep his offense unpredictable, thus enabling him to confuse his opponents. In boxing, attacking the body is a science by itself. Hurting the opponent's body is an important but often neglected part of combat arts. But why, you may ask, is it important to attack the body? First of all, punching the head is very effective and can result in spectacular knockouts. In high-level competition, though, knocking people out is not always possible. The truth is that some people can take punches to the head and some people can take punches to the body, but very few individuals can take both. Due to this, attacking the body is worth the effort and can help beat tough opponents who can take a lot of punishment. We must also emphasize here that body punches have an accumulative effect. As old-school boxing coaches often say, you need to consistently invest in body punches early in order to collect interest in the later rounds. Body punching is also a good way to compromise your opponent's footwork, as fighters tend to slow down when they get repeatedly hit to the body. It is also often said that if you want to torture your opponents, you should punish the body. Unlike punches to the head, it is very difficult to recover from body punches. Fighters remain hurt for the rest of the fight. On another note, attacks to the body force opponents to drop their guard, and this keeps them confused by having to anticipate attacks from all levels. Body punching creates openings in their defense. Generally, there are 4 types of body punches: jab to the body, straight cross to body with the backhand, hook to the body, and uppercut to the body. Although body punches can be very effective, they have the same problem with uppercuts. In order to land them, fighters have to drop their guard, and this exposes their head to counters. In order to be effective in landing attacks to the body and stay safe at the same time, boxers need to distract their opponents with fakes or set-up punches in order to minimize exposure to these counters. Ideally, fighters should launch body punches and move their head at the same time. They can do so by changing angles or levels during and after the attack. Not all boxers can be effective body punchers. Landing these punches is one thing, but doing damage is another. The latter is a combination of technique, proper use of leverage, and natural sports-related attributes. We must also note here that some fighters can endure a lot of damage to their body. One such fighter is Floyd Mayweather Jr., who also had a very effective and underrated body punching game. In Cus D'Amato's method of boxing, power comes from the ground. As you will be able to examine later in the videos listed below, Tyson's knees are always bent, and one knee is usually loaded with power before launching each attack. Every time he throws a punch, his weight shifts to a knee so he can be in position to throw the next punch with tremendous force. Speed and power are important, but there is always the element of surprise. The punch that hurts you is the punch that you don't see coming. This is an old-school saying, and it is particularly true when it comes to attacking the body. It is difficult to see body punches coming, and this is one of the reasons that they can be very effective, especially when they are used in combinations. There are 3 ways to land body punches: closing the distance with other punches, countering opponents' punches and making them pay for missing, cutting off the ring, and/or applying clinch or head-to-head pressure. For Mike Tyson, the best way to get close and land body punches was his metronome and crouching peekaboo rhythms. Basic body punching combinations. The end goal in Mike Tyson's body punching combos is simple: to close the distance and land specific sequences of moves. These combinations include at least one body punch and a punch preceding or following the attack to the body. Most of the time, Mike Tyson would throw a punch to the head to make opponents lift their guard and then hit the body, or vice versa. Here are his basic combinations. Number 1. Multiple left hooks to the body. Opponents usually expect left-right-left combinations, not attacks with the same hand. This tactic catches them off guard. Number 2. Attacking the body on one side, attacking the head on the other side. A hook to the body helps to close the distance and connect while the body is changing levels and twisting to the other side in order to prepare for an attack with the other hand. This puts a boxer in perfect position to launch hooks, uppercuts, and straight hands. Number 3. Attacking the head on one side, attacking the body on the other side. An attack to the head makes opponents raise their guard and focus on head attacks. This leaves them open for attacks to the body. Number 4. Attacks to the body to a series of machine gun rapid punches to the head. Opponents usually expect a punch to the head after a punch to the body. Attacks to the body should make them lower their guard. This leaves them open for attacks to the head, especially when they have to deal with machine gun punches left and right going from the body to the head. Mike loved attacking with punches in bunches. He was able to do so with machine gun-like speed. Number 5. Attacking with the same hand, head to body. Opponents usually expect left-right-left combinations, and an attack to the head makes them raise their guard. This leaves them open for attacks to the body. Number 6. Attacking with the same hand, body to head. Opponents usually expect left-right-left combinations, and attack to the body makes them raise their guard. This leaves them open for attacks to the head with the same hand. Number 7. Attacking with the same hand, hook to the body, uppercut. Attacks to the body make opponents lower their guard. This leaves them open for attacks to the head, especially uppercuts. This is because in order to block a punch to the body, boxers have to open their guard, creating an opening for the uppercut. Using angles. When fighting head-to-head without control, no underhook, overhook, or necktie, Tyson would either bump left or right in order to attack at an angle. When he bumped to the right, he would, most of the times, attack with hooks or uppercuts. When he bumped to the left, though, he would most often attack to the body first. Closing the distance. In order for boxers to land punches, they need to be able to reach punching range. They do so by using range-finding techniques. There are many tactics that Tyson used in order to close the distance. His favorite ones were the jab to the body, and leaping left hooks. Jabs. Number 1. Jab to a left hook to the body. A jab makes opponents block and lift their right elbow up. This leaves them open for a left hook to the body. Number 2. Jab, right hook to the body, left hook. The most common attacks after a jab are either another jab or a right hand to the head. A right hook to the body is often a good punch to land after a jab. The combination requires good mobility. Even if fighters miss with the body punch, they are in good position to launch the follow-up left hook. Number 3. Jab, right cross to the body, left hook to the body. The most common attacks after a jab are either a next jab or a right hand to the head. A straight right to the body is also an easy punch to land. A fighter can also change levels going low at the right to the body, and this helps launch left hooks, especially leaping left hooks. Number 4. Jab, opponent covers, right hooks to the body, right uppercut. A jab is a great way to block the vision of fighters and force them to lift their guard up. In this example, Tyson launches a jab and, as his opponent covers himself, Mike attacks with a series of right hands and a right uppercut. Jabs to the body. Jabs to the body can be very effective defensively as incoming punches to the head just slide above. Here's how they can be effective in combination with body punches. Number 1. Jab to the body, right hand to the body. Opponents expect a punch to the head after a jab to the body. Fighters need to be ready for incoming uppercuts. Number 2. Jab to the body, right hand to the body, left hook. The most common attacks after a jab to the body are either a next jab, a left hook, or a right hand to the head. A right hand to the body is often the easiest punch to land, and it helps get leverage for the follow-up left hook. Number 3. Jab to the body, right cross to the body, left hook, roll under, left hook. When launching right hands, a common counter is a left hook. As you can see in the video above, Tyson was ready to roll under and counterattack with a left hook. Number 4. Jab to the body to jab. Why this works? A jab to the body can distract opponents and create an opening for a jab to land. Leaping left hook to the body. The punch would often land as opponents were expecting Tyson to land his usual leaping hooks to the head, and they would just raise their guard high whenever they would see him change levels for the leap. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and also share with your friends. Subscribe to our channel for more lifestyle videos and make sure to turn on the notifications for future updates about your favorite personalities.